Hey guys, week 7 update.
It's Adam and Jade from Give Kefir.
We skipped week 6 because it was a long 2 weeks. I know you've heard this story before.
We're back from our second trip down to Phnom Penh. The store is open as of September 17th, so we're super happy.
It looks beautiful. People are coming in. We had our first over $100 day yesterday, which took us like, I don't know, 6 months to get to in Siem Reap, so we're feeling really encouraged. And we spent $45,000 in the last 2 months, like on getting that store set up and
refrigerators, construction. We have a bunch of kegs coming and 2 kegerators, one for Siem Reap, one for Phnom Penh. They're going to be beautiful.
We have ice machines, we have cocktails, we have stuff we didn't expect to have, so it's going great. And what else is new?
So we met with the Raffles team while we were down in Phnom Penh.
Yeah.
If you haven't heard of Raffles Hotel, look them up.
So fancy.
Lovely place. So beautiful.
Stupid
Everyone's
fancy.
like super nice. So we got linked up with them through a friend of ours, and they want to make us a cocktail menu.
Yay!
So
A
we're super
Raffles
stoked.
sponsored cocktail menu, and they know what they're doing. Like, they literally have a team of mixologists, which I've never even heard that term before, but they have them. And they're sending them to us, to our shop in Phnom Penh, to help us create a cocktail menu that will blow your mind. And they're going to serve it in their own restaurant as well, in their fancy elephant bar. So they're coming late next week, but we might reschedule to the following. Anyway, we're excited for that to happen.
Yep. And we met with our insurance guy, so we have a quote now to get health insurance for all of our staff.
It's a bit, guys. It's a bit.
It's a
We have
little bit
11
more.
employees. Oh, 11 employees. Plus families, so I mean, we're hooking them up, and we're so stoked to do it. It honestly hurts a little bit. I think it's $5,400 for the year for all 11 employees. Oh no, that's 10. We forgot one, so it'll be a little bit higher. And I think it's like $450 a year per employee, and that covers their spouse and their kids with like good coverage. And so we're stoked to do it. It's coming as one like bill right now, so we're like, oh, but we're doing it. So, and what else is happening?
So our first 2 Phnom Penh employees have started working. Bandit and Fiktra, those guys are now working.
One
And
has
we're-
come from Siem. Oh no, they're both from Phnom Penh.
Yeah. And so we have 3 more coming. 2 from Siem Reap, who are going to start at the end of the month, just in like a few days now. And then a girl from Phnom Penh, who's also starting like 1 October.
So we'll have down there, is it 4 full-time employees plus a half-time manager? So they'll all clean and serve and do everything, but they'll just keep the store open as long as it needs to be open. So mostly they're just there to be a presence for our customers and keep everything nice. One of them plays the guitar and sings, so that helps. We're going to try to get live music introduced there so that we can entertain people that are just hanging around drinking kefir and cocktails. So we were thinking of like a live music cocktail hour. So we're reaching out to local talent right now and seeing what's available and kind of trying to sculpt them a little bit just to make them suit our store. But we're thinking like acoustic and guitar and maybe piano and something like that, maybe some DJs. So we're looking toward that, and maybe by the next trip to Phnom Penh, maybe in 3 weeks, we'll have some sort of events lined up so we can test that market in Phnom Penh. And we'd probably do something similar in Siem Reap. Just reach out to our evening crowd with our cocktail menu and some live entertainment, and a really super comfortable, beautiful place to hang out in. So it's a good deal.
So all that took a lot of effort, and we were beat. So we're back in Siem Reap. Today we've scheduled like a down day. We're going to try to do nothing and try to just slow down a little bit and kind of
Check back in.
let all of the to-do list fade away for at least a day or 2, and then get back to it maybe Monday.
Yeah. We had some like struggle with the pricing in Phnom Penh. Maybe you should tell them about the pricing real quick.
So the pricing's higher in Phnom Penh than it is in Siem Reap, and we don't know how the market's going to tolerate it. So we're just kind of watching and trying to like listen to customer feedback and make sure that we're in like the right zone where it's accessible to people and they can feel good about taking 6 bottles home and stocking their fridge, and without feeling like We want them to feel like they got something good.
Yeah, like they are happy with the value they got, definitely.
Because our model in Steam Reap was make it as cheap as possible. We made it so cheap that we never
Lose
made any money.
Yeah.
But everyone's drinking it.
They
You know,
love
they'll
it.
come in and like everyone in this town is like stocked. At least all the expats. And probably like 20% of our market here now is Cambodian. So we've
It's a
got
great outreach for us, a great outreach. And they can't afford to pay more, honestly. So we can't jack up the price in Siem Reap. But Phnom Penh is a different crowd. They have money. There is expense added for us. We have to open that whole other store, you know. So we are accountable to our investors now, and we intend to make this model sustainable for everyone. So we're trying out a price of $350 a fill in Phnom Penh. We've gotten a little pushback from our customers that migrated from Siem Reap, like people that moved to Siem Reap and now live in Phnom Penh. They're like, I gotta spend $350. So we're like, okay, well, we have some programs. Right now we're running some giveaways, and we're just offering freebies our first like month or so. But we're also gonna run regular promotions, and we have a few programs set up. One is, the
Like
Lion's Share is the first one.
Well, there's two. They're both under the Lion's Share right now. One's like a 30 bottle punch card.
That's the Lion's Pride, I thought.
Well, yeah, but it's just Lion's Share now.
Okay.
And then there's also a seven stamp or 7 bottle punch card. So basically, if you buy 6, we'll give you the 7th free. If you buy 30, we're basically giving you
a
like,
full week at the end free.
something like that. So we just roll it into the number.
And we brew the share
so
batch.
Basically, it's just a discount for buying like in bulk.
But I guess for your understanding, the Lion's Pride is a 30-day program. You get 7 free bottles and you get to share. The Lion's Share is a 1-week program. You buy 6 bottles, you get the 7th on us. And then there's just the regular in-store bottles. But also what we're letting our customers know is that we have taps coming, and that's more affordable because it's more affordable for us to bottle, to serve, everything. So we are going to start leaning really heavily on that and pushing people who are more price sensitive to tap. Bring in your own bottles or just come drink a glass for $2. It's a smaller amount, but it's a better deal because the bottles they come at a premium. So we're trying to figure out, like, do we adjust the premium stuff to capture the market early? Like, so we kind of been like a little hung up on that. It's not complete yet.
And we honestly don't have enough like data.
Yeah, we've been open like
yet,
5 days.
But it's looking good because we're doing some heavy marketing on Facebook and Google.
That's
and
true.
we're getting a bunch of people, mainly through Facebook, who are messaging and asking questions and saying they're coming in.
And actually coming in.
And then we're getting a lot of deliveries too.
Yep.
I think
We gotta figure
now
that
the
out.
market has sort of changed here since COVID. Now everyone wants everything just delivered to home. So most people are hitting us up and saying, okay, do you deliver?
And they expect free delivery, you guys. That's what kind of country it is. So we're grappling with that a bit. So we're like, okay, well, what if we ran our promotions as an in-store promotion? Because we can't afford to cut them the free bottles and like front the cost of the delivery for them. We don't, it's the price, we don't know what it is. We're not staffed for it. We don't really want to outsource it, but we will if they pay for it. So we're trying to figure out, like, do we have them pay for delivery? Or do we just not give them freebies if they order delivery and we cover delivery? We're still figuring out details there. But people do want delivery. The people who want a bottle a day, they don't want to have to come in and pick up, you know, like
But
a big batch of bottles.
Yeah, but I think this is all pre-standard. It's just a soft opening. And here in about 3 weeks, we're going to be back down there for our grand opening. That's when we have the kegerator there. We'll have all these like menu or pricing, promotion kind of stuff figured out.
Raffles menu
And then
in.
Raffles cocktail menus in, and then we just launch. With the grand opening. So this is
It's
sort
really
of like
a soft opening, yeah, that we're running through right now.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
So also in Siem Reap, we're just pouring out the best water kefir anyone's ever tried. Like, no one's trying it and like, I don't know, I don't really like this. Everyone loves it. We love it. We're so stoked. And we are like, you know, we love fermented drinks. So we're pretty good at like deciphering what's good. And this is good. This flavor is carrot. I think this is the old label, but it's really yummy. We have 22 flavors now. We're coming out with 2 or 3 more next week. A black tea one, another vegetable one. I forgot what it is. And we're going to put chia seeds in some. So we're kind of mixing up the variety in the bottles just to keep it fresh. And they won't always be in stock, but those will be our flavor go-tos.
But we always have like 12 to
At
15 in
least
stock,
15,
and then there's like
usually.
a handful that kind of rotate in and out.
And they're all good.
And they're good, you know. Sometimes I forget, like, how did this drink get so good? And I remember, like, we've gone through, I don't know,
3
countless
years.
3 years and countless revisions to the recipe.
And no
and-
small amount of frustration.
No, and fighting and like, you know, trying to balance
personal a few
everything.
times.
Anyway, so it is so good now, guys.
Yeah, it's really
just-
good.
I've
It's a good
never-
product.
It's a great product. So we're getting it out there, and
Yeah.
we think Phnom Penh is figuring it out quick. So it's coming up.
So we're just going to be putting some love into Siem Reap. We might get a couch and ice machine and just roll out a few changes in Siem Reap just to welcome people in and encourage them to hang out for longer. And
And we're like almost
we're
11
also
minutes.
okay. We're also just going to hang out with each other and our kids. And they're focusing on music right now, so we're encouraging that. And we're introducing some 90s hip hop into their lives because
Little
they
East
need that in
Coast,
their repertoire.
little West Coast.
They
trying
need
to
it,
keep
honestly.
it balanced.
They'll see you crap. Okay, so that's it, and that's week 7.
we think.
And it's going so good. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for your prayers and for your money and everything you've given us.
It's Adam and Jade. Give
Love you
Kefir
guys.
Cambodia. Thanks, guys. Love you.